Good morning and welcome back to Airports Live TV with me, Adam James. We are live from a glorious sunny Dublin International this morning. And what a morning it has been so far. Now ready with the first arrival of the day. One of my favourite United liveries here. If that doesn't scream holiday, get on a plane, get it booked. I don't know what does. Now let me just adjust a couple of settings. We are on a different camera today. Bear with me. Good morning, Tony. How are we doing, Mr. Hard Lettuce? Tim Trainer, welcome. Graham Leggett, how are we doing, my man? It's always nice to see the Etihad here. Graham Leggett, I've just noticed, I don't know why they've set it to that. Just bear with me. Just noticed what it says as the title as well. Claire Hughes, how are we doing? Graham, is it today you're departing, yeah? I'm flying bank holiday Monday, first time in 6 years, buddy Bricknick. Claire, you will be fine. Patrick Campbell, how we doing, bud? Ellen, I'm getting there, thank you. I am getting there. As always, we are brought to you in proud partnership with Booking.com, travel supermarket on the beach holidays, and of course, EasyJet. To do, head over to airportslivetv.com and check out all the partners, they're all on there. If you are booking any travel or thinking of booking any travel, get over there, use the banners that are there. It helps us massively. You get the same great prices. There was another winner last night as well, simply by browsing the website. I can't remember the name. It was Dawn, but I can't remember the last name. They were randomly selected for a €50 voucher. They instantly emailed us and they selected On the Beach. All you have to do to be involved in that, guys, is simply go to airportslivetv.com, it is set to randomly select winners. I ain't got a clue when, how many visitors we need. It is just randomly in there. It's an algorithm that's there, and it is literally just issuing a pop-up notice on the webpage and telling you if you have won. Big up laters, how we doing? About 10 o'clock laters, I think, or is it 11? Sarah, welcome. It is a lovely livery indeed. Graham Leggett, I am indeed. How are we doing, Val? Here we go, this beautiful Etihad now pushing back. I landed in Dublin on a buzz at 8 AM, sitting in the blue car park now, so tired. No way, Neve. How was Krakow? Ding dong flight, radar 737 Max. Dublin to Parma. We are on arrivals, Tim. I'm not sure why it said we were on departures. Let's stand 113. I'll look over and give you a wave. I'll have a look for you in a minute, Graham. Claire, I always use the blue car park if I can get in it. Shuttles are quite good. It's amazing, I had the best time. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's that beautiful United as well. Let's get back to this Etihad. Do you know what, Val? I did indeed. I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% certain I like this camera, you know. We had a disaster yesterday, the old camera smashed to pieces. So I had to run around trying to find one desperately for today. We got one, but I'm not sure I like it. It just seems a little bit, I don't know. The stability on it just doesn't seem right. The stabilisation, it just seems to be making it extremely jittery. Mark Nickel, welcome. How are we doing, buddy? Directly behind the 330 but stationary. I'm not ready to see you then. Okay, so we've got this Boeing 787-10 series Dreamliner. She's heading over to Abu Dhabi with the Greenliner livery on board. 3 years old, registered in January of 2020. We'll get back to her in a second, because in the meantime we have this Embraer E190 on the way in. Coming in from London City, been about a 52-minute flight this morning. nice and safely. As you can see, I genuinely am not enjoying using this camera. I'm not sure if we'll be sticking with this or not. The TUI Dreamliner there in the distance. Our next arrival is soon upon us. She's an A320 with that old tired, dated, horrible looking Aer Lingus livery. Coming in from Amsterdam, an hour and 10-minute flight today. Yeah, I don't like this at all, this camera. I think we're gonna have to look at another option. Or I'm just gonna have to stop panning as fast. The next arrival is going to be a 737 coming in from Edinburgh. If you zoom behind the Aer Lingus A330, I'll get to you in a second. Let's get this next arrival, Graham, and then we will have a look. Over to me. What did you do to the other one? It took a tumble. Here we go, let's pick up this 737. Nice and safely from Eskimo land. Yeah, Graham, the Etihad, it's stunning. Alright, let's see if we can find a Graham, shall we? Is that you leant on the railings? There's that Dreamliner taxiing on by. The quality is going to drop because I'm at like 60 times zoom here. There he is, waving. Tell you what, the zoom is a bit better on this one, I'll be honest. Once you get to 50-60 times though, you start to lose a lot of quality. Ridiculously as well, this camera actually goes to 1500 times zoom. Like, it is just gonna be pixel at that point, surely. We saw you waving, Graham. Our next arrival, an A320neo coming in from London Heathrow with the 2019 Aer Lingus livery, the best of the lot. Have a safe flight, Graham, and enjoy Newcastle. How are we doing, Ellen Rogers? Welcome. Great to see you all. I love coming home from work. I find the best live plane streamer. Thank you, Ellen. You're welcome, Graham. These arrivals starting to come thick and fast now. We've got a 787-9 series Dreamliner operated by WestJet coming in after a 7-hour and 10-minute flight from Calgary. 4 years old, registered in March of 2019. We will of course catch that Etihad's departure over on the North runway today. Not 100% sure what's happening with that stationary A330. It's been there since I arrived. But here we go, we've got the 787-9 series, the little sister of that Etihad. Look at the TUI while we're here. Let's have a look at this. Our next arrival is going to be an E190 coming in from Amsterdam, operated by KLM. There we go, Graham. Thank you so much for that super chat. It's greatly appreciated. You are a legend. I hope you have a fantastic flight and a great time over in Liverpool. Your little girl's name, no way. Here we go, let's pick up this Embraer E190 as she takes the final stages of descent after that flight from Amsterdam into Dublin International. What a glorious day it is here today. TUI heading off to Cancun it is. In the car saying, no, not today, Val. Got we're heading to the north runway. That Dreamliner 787-10 series operated by Etihad now lined up and ready to begin its journey over to Abu Dhabi. Got Air Canada pushed back and ready to go as well. Here she goes. Right, let's push this zoom, let's see what we can get. Apologies if quality does plummet. I'm guessing it has. What a beautiful sight that is. That 787-10 series. Up and away now, heading to Abu Dhabi. Quickly pick up that Air Canada. Next arrival is going to be a Boeing 737 operated by Ryanair coming in from Birmingham. A 787-9 series here. Plane I'm going out on will arrive in 34 minutes. We'll catch it. Make sure you remind me, Graham. We shall check all is in order for you. We don't want our resident flight radar expert getting on an aircraft that isn't fit for purpose. Guys, I know I've said this a few times already today, but what a beautiful morning here at Dublin. Wow, those views shot up. Clearly, notifications are now out. Also moving is an Embraer Legacy 500 flexi operations. Malta, Dublin. We'll try and catch it if we can. Our next arrival is almost upon us though. She's a 737 coming in from Cardiff. Be some happy people on this leaving Cardiff. Let's pick her up. Don't forget guys, I am in Lanzarote from the end of next month. Looking forward to that. It's been a long time since I've seen any proper sun. And I do like me some sun. A little bit twitchy there. Do you know something? I usually hate paying tolls on roads. It's one of them things we have to do, but you always begrudge paying them. But there's one toll that I've always been happy to pay, and that's that bridge as you leave South Wales. It's just something about Wales, I just don't like it. I don't mind North Wales, but South Wales, just not my bag. What should we have a look at? There's that United just hiding away there. It's a beautiful livery. In fact, certain liveries just scream holiday, don't they? And that, for me, gives you the inspiration to get booking those jollies. Next up, we've got a Boeing 737 coming in from London Gatwick. She's operated again by Ryanair. 55 minute flight time today, 12 years old, registered in October of 2010. There is a new holiday inspiration blog over at airportslivetv.com as well, giving you the inspiration for all over the world. In particular, some long-haul destinations. Cala d'Or's on there as well, over in Mallorca. So do go check that out. All your latest airline news over at airportslivetv.com, as well as the latest in cruise news. It'll be time for me to head off on a cruise soon, I think. I am fancying one of the poker cruises, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, our next arrival, a 787-9 Series Dreamliner operated by American Airlines. She's coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth. 5 years old, registered in February of 2018. Today's flight time around 7 hours and 43 minutes. Still no movement on that 330 that has been static since I arrived, or before I arrived. Ellen, yes. To be honest, we were supposed to be coming over there this year, but obviously you do need permits for each state for streaming, and our contact that was going to sort it all out, we just lost contact with. He became ill, and we just lost contact. So I want to get over there next year, but I want to have everything in place before we go. So I sort of need somebody that's based in the US to help get everything organised. The earlier Etihad looked super also. Yeah, that Etihad I think all of the Etihad liveries, there's just something about Etihad, isn't there? So one thing for me, like Emirates is my favourite long haul airline, but it's the one thing for me that lets them down a little bit. I don't think they do enough with their liveries. I think they should, I don't know, I think they should just give a better feel from their liveries and more, I don't know the right words, special liveries. That when it says camera panning too fast is really going to annoy me. How we doing, Key in Aviation? Marcos Pele, good morning to you. These views are all over the place. I'm watching it on two devices. One of them is showing 197, one showing 57, and they're both actually moving up and down, so I don't know what is happening with these viewing numbers. I don't know what's the genuine number, what isn't. We have got this Embraer Legacy 500 now ready for departure, operated by FlexJet Malta. 8 years old, registered in January of 2015. No destination details held by Flight Radar. They are starting to miss a hell of a lot of flight details, Flight Radar. Here she goes. Up and away nice and early on that north runway. What have we got? This TUI Dreamliner looks like she's almost ready to go. Our next departure is going to be that 787-9 series, I believe. Don't forget, guys, it is the Bray Air Display as well this coming weekend. We will be there. I'm not going to be going live. It's just not worth the hassle. We tried it last year. Something just goes completely wrong with the network on the Sunday. The Saturday seems fine. I was there on the Saturday, I streamed and everything was grand. The Sunday you could not even get enough network to send a text message. It was like being back in 1999 where you used to hold your phone up in the sky to hope you could get one bar of signal. So I'm not going to be going live. I will be there, so if you see me, come and say hi. I'm probably going to do some recording while there. I'm not 100% certain, but I want to go and enjoy the day. The 787-9 series now lined up, ready to go over to Vancouver. 8 years old, July 2015 registration, so just had her birthday. And there she goes. try and push another stream out tomorrow, but the pain is getting worse in my back again. So we'll see. But the plan is to push one more stream out tomorrow morning, and then we'll possibly have to take a little bit of a break again, or maybe do a Thursday evening, I don't know. Our next arrival on the way in. She's an Airbus A320 with that Vile 5050 Aer Lingus livery coming in from London Gatwick. 48-minute flight. How are we doing, Dashcam? Hope you're well. A big up MMA, welcome to Airports Live, thank you for that sub. Sligo are doing an air show the week after, no way. I will, Dashcam. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. We'll pick up this A320 as she comes in. Brian Morrison joining us from Manchester, New Hampshire. Welcome to you, Brian. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying today's broadcast from Airports Live TV. Some of you may have noticed that when I announced this stream yesterday, when I scheduled it, the title did say 4K, and that was the plan. However, I just cannot get a strong enough network to risk trying to broadcast in 4K here at the moment. It'll just buffer constantly. Big up Dashcam, thank you for the super chat. Just a flying visit, heading to Wexford now on a delivery. Mind the back and don't be making it worse. I'll unsubscribe. Okay, Dashcam. Safe travels over to Wexford. I do have the emergency vehicle on the move. Looks like she's heading to the back of the terminals. Maybe not. We'll stay with her. Gone, where's she gone? There. Can't see anything else there. Can't see response from any of the other emergency services, so I'm not sure what is happening. Great to be here, thanks, excellent stream. Thank you, Brian Morrison. Right, let me grab a quick drink just whilst we're waiting for the next arrival. Put you on this Delta, will we? How are we doing, Carl? Welcome, buddy. Okay, next arrival is going to be a 737 coming in from Nantes, and then our next departure possibly is going to be the Dreamliner. We'll have a look. It could be a 737 MAX. Well, let's get ready though. Let's pick up this 737 as she comes in from Nantes. Slight adjustments on landing, but she's down safely all the same. There's going to be that 787-9 series next up on the North Runway. I'm not sure if that A330 has still got passengers on it or not. Our next arrival is going to be a 757 operated by United with that Star Alliance livery on board. Here we go though, we've got this 787-9 series about to begin its journey over to Toronto. She's up and away, and we need to get back round ready for this Star Alliance liveried 757. Coming in after about a 6-hour and 49-minute flight this morning from Chicago. We've got Delta on pushback. Cafe Spotter, how are we doing? Long time no see. I spotted you on somebody else's live the other day, Cafe Spotter. Next in after 757 there's a Dreamliner coming in from... Oh, next out is a Dreamliner. Next in after 757... Oh, next in. Coming in from Chicago, the American Airlines. I can't sing Chicago, Chicago. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you, Cafe. I'm glad you're well. It's always nice to see our audience supporting other communities as well. Going in there, giving them some views as they're trying to grow. It's always nice to see. We've got this Boeing 787-8 Series Dreamliner coming in from Chicago, operated by American Airlines. 7 years old, so one of the newer American Airlines that we see here. Let's get ready to pick her up. Beautiful pack there by American. Let's pick up this Star Alliance liveried United. She is desperate to get to gate. Look at her bombing along. It was New York, New York. I can't be singing today. It's a Tuesday. What have we got? Is Graham watching that Delta out the window? Or is he watching the other side? We can't see him. Wow, the views have shot up. Thank you to everybody who's joining us right now. If it is your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And make sure you check out airportslivetv.com, where you'll find access to all our exclusive partners along with some exclusive offers from them. And also all the latest aviation news, cruise news, travel inspiration blogs, and all of the good stuff. Keeping an eye out on that A350, it's still not finished yet. But the number's 489. Where? I have no. Oh, you mean? Yeah, I don't know what's happening, to be honest. It's nice to see. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't already done it, please. It costs you nada. It helps us massively. Our next arrival is now upon us. Let's get it. She's a Citation 680A coming in from one of my favourite airports in the world, and by far the best fish and chips in the UK, Murgatroyds over at Leeds Bradford International in West Yorkshire. Nice short 34-minute flight today. This operated by NetJets Europe, NetJets and Let's have a look at this American as she taxis on by. Our next departure is going to be about Boeing 767 as she heads over to JFK. Wow, I think this is the oldest Delta that we've had on live here at Airports Live TV. She's 30 years old, registered in April of 1993. Picture back. What, did the picture go off? Wonder why that went off then. I think that must have been an issue at YouTube's end because we didn't drop any frames. But anyway, we are back. The next arrival, a Boeing 737. She's coming in from Newcastle. This is the aircraft that our mate Graham Leggett is flying out on very shortly. So let's check all is present and correct for Graham. She's a 10-year-old 737 registered in September of 2012. There she is. Put her down nice and safely. Look at that, there's even still some rubber on the tyres for your landing over in Newcastle, Graham. Like an old test card for 30 seconds. No way. That's frustrating, just as the views got pushed into that algorithm as well. But never mind. So next arrival. She's an A330 coming in from Chicago. We're going to pick that up because I do like the way these glide in. And hopefully we'll get back in time for the departure of that Delta aircraft. Wheels and cruiser halfway there for Graham, exactly. A little present from my local airport. Sounds like she's getting ready to go as well. She's gone. The Delta has gone. We're sticking with this A330. She glides into a beautiful day here at Dublin International. Beautiful. Right, just give me a minute. I just need to see if I've got a little power bank with me. Okay, we've got our first ATR 72-600 series of the live. She's coming in after a 52-minute flight from Edinburgh, also more commonly known as Eskimo Land. It's always cold in Edinburgh. touches down nice and safely. Our next arrival, and now upon us as well, this A320 coming in from Brussels, departed about an hour and 14 minutes ago. 14 years old, registered in February of 2009. She'll look older than 14, believe me, with this livery she'll look at least 25 years old. This has to be one of the worst liveries on the planet. They just need to repaint the top half and make it look glossy, make it look like it's fresh. It just looks faded and tired and dull.
Thanks for the sub.
Owen, thank you for the sub, buddy. Got a 737 MAX on its way in next. Departed Amsterdam about an hour and 10 minutes ago. First registered in May of this year. I'm going to be losing chat in a second, so I'm going to have to flick between my chats. So if I go not answering your comments, I apologise. I am going to lose it in a second. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you check all the information out over at airportslivetv.com. Big thank you to all of our partners: Booking.com, Travel Supermarket, On the Beach Holiday, Lastminute.com, and of course EasyJet UK. Keep telling you, Adam, it needs gloss and glitter on the Shamrock. It definitely needs gloss on the top half of these aircraft. They just look, I know I rant on about it and say it time and time again, but they just look tired. They don't look classic. They don't look elegant. They just look tired. I think it's probably time for a uniform update as well from them, but let's move on. Where are we heading? Let's have a look at this TUI being pushed back, another Dreamliner. we'll pick up this ATR, and then we'll have a quick look at the American that's been pushed back as well. Morning, Spotter Kyle, how are we doing, bud? Alright, let's get to this American. Pick up that A330 in a second. TUI are taxiing out. We've got this American Airlines on taxi as well. We've got, what is there, there's a Delta. We've got a few big girls ready for departure now over on that new North runway. Yeah, that budge needs to be disappearing, Val. My chat has now gone on my phone. My phone's died, you see, so I'm having to flick back to the laptop just to check the chat. Yanis, how are we doing? How's Athens today? I can't remember what's on departure now either. We're going to departures. We've got this Delta. There you go, she's up and away. We've got around 10 minutes left. It was only going to be about an hour and a half stream today. Testing this new camera out, I don't know. It's grown on me a little bit through the stream, but I'm still not 100% sold on it. Athens 39 today, 42 tomorrow. Sounds perfect to me. Perfect. you doing, buddy? Tim, if you're still watching, I don't think we're going to catch your departure, but have a great flight, buddy. It took a tumble, Val, down the bank with the tripod and me. Focusing on departures because there is a couple of the big girls ready to go, but let's just have a quick look around. Let's not. Let's get this American's departure. There you go, she's up and away. know, Val. That's a great idea. Right, guys, that's going to be it from us today. Fingers crossed the back eases off a little bit overnight, and we'll be back on tomorrow morning around the same time. Have a fantastic Tuesday wherever you are in the world. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, stay blessed. Thank you to each and every one of you that have joined us. Thank you for all the super chats, all the likes. And don't forget, you need to get over to airportslivetv.com. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning one of those random vouchers worth between 50 and 500 euros is simply be on the website. You don't have to buy anything, you don't have to give you details. It will pop up to the winner. They get a pop-up on the screen that says you've been randomly selected. It is completely random. I haven't got a clue who, when, how people are going to win, but we've had 2 winners already, and this only went live 9 days ago. So we've had 2 winners in 9 days. So do check airportslivetv.com out. It's full of all the latest aviation news, all the latest incidents, all the latest cruise news and holiday inspiration, as well as all of our partners, booking.com, Travel Supermarket, On the Beach Holidays, lastminute.com, and of course EasyJet UK. We've been Airports Live TV. I've been Adam James. We'll see you all tomorrow. Big love.